Definition of presenter. Presenter means host in ceremonies, meeting, and so on. Presenter means the same as presenter and MC, or master ceremony. Types of presenter: master of ceremony, host, presenter, moderator, and announcer. In language, presenter means presenter or performer, namely people who present an event or show. The person doing presentation is also called the presenter. In Indonesia, a presenter is synonymous with television broadcaster, TV presenter. A radio announcer are also called presenter, namely radio presenter. The presenter's job is to present or present to an event broadcast program. A TV presenter, a person who presents, delivers, guides, or presents a television program such as news program, news presenter, music show, talk show, quizzes, and so on. Okay, I will give you example to be presenter on the television. Okay, come back with me, Friska Aprina. This time, the news comes from Indonesian with the topic Indonesian lockdown back in capital as hospital near capacity, along with the latest news.
This is the manifestation of how the pandemic became a crisis in this city. This cemetery in Jakarta is only for patients who died from COVID-19 or were suspected of having it. The gravediggers are exhausted, but the bodies keep coming. Indonesia has more confirmed COVID-19 deaths than anywhere else in the region. More than 8,000 people are reported to have died, but due to low testing rates, the actual death toll could be much higher.
We are tired. We've been working like this for 6 months. We have buried so many people. Still, we have to do our job.
And it's not just these workers who are under strain. This cemetery is a tragic representation of the impact of the pandemic here in Indonesia. And it's not just Jakarta's cemeteries that are fast filling up, but hospitals as well. It's why Jakarta's governor says the city must once again go into lockdown before the situation spirals out of control. In June, Jakarta began to ease restrictions to boost the economy, reopening many businesses and offices. At the time, the governor told Al Jazeera he was confident the city's healthcare system could handle the pandemic. Months later, he now warns that hospital beds are just weeks away from running out.
If we let this be, the hospitals won't be able to contain the situation, and the result will be a high death rate. We will reimpose the restrictions and we will work, study and pray from home again.
Around the country, close to 200 healthcare workers have died from COVID-19, and doctors say the national government must prioritise people's health over efforts to reopen.
A lot of health personnel are telling that they are tired of doing this thing like a marathon from March. There is no break.
Hours before the restrictions began, Zulkifli served his last customer. Now the shutdown means millions of low-income earners like him will suffer.
I know we need to address the pandemic, but I also need income for my children.
He didn't receive any government support during the last shutdown, and it could be months before the salon reopens. In a city as diverse and populous as Jakarta, it seems there's no easy solution. Jessica Washington, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.